The video that everyone has been waiting for has finally gone viral online. And it's messier, wilder, and more shocking than anyone could have ever imagined. Yes, you heard correctly. Lil Scrappy has been placed under arrest for the vicious, on-camera attack on his longtime friend, Stevie J. What began as small-scale animosity has exploded into full-scale mayhem. Is this a love and hip-hop altercation gone too far? Or has Scrappy just become the latest celebrity to plunge into scandal under the glaring spotlight of reality TV fame? The internet is already in ruins. With Instagram and Twitter flooded, there are countless fan theories about what actually happened. But the main question remains. Did Lil Scrappy lose it under pressure, or was this a twisted plot to take Stevie J down once and for all? We have exclusive information, unseen footage, and wild insider leaks that will make you doubt everything you thought you knew. The story is just getting started, and it's messy, outrageous, and unbelievable. And then there's what just happened between Lil Scrappy and Stevie J. Let's set the scene. The drama wasn't just simmering. This had been boiling for months. Fans, bloggers, and even insiders knew something was coming. So buckle up. This is the scandal you'll be talking about all week. For those living under a rock, here's a brief recap of what went down that night. Scrappy, the self-proclaimed Prince of the South, had warned that something big was coming. The tension between him and Stevie J had reached a fever pitch. However, nobody, and I mean nobody, was ready for what happened next. With a career built on explosive relationships, wild fights, and jaw-dropping one-liners, Scrappy has been a reality TV staple since his early days on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. For more than a decade, Scrappy has kept fans entertained and critics appalled. Then there's Stevie J, producer, performer, and drama king. His turbulent on-again, off-again relationships with Joseline Hernandez and Mimi Faust made headlines for years. Add in his questionable business dealings, alleged unpaid debts, and epic feuds, and you've got a tabloid fixture. Now throw these two unstable personalities into the same room, and what happens? Fireworks. And not the good kind. No one anticipated a full-scale assault, caught on camera for the world to see. According to people close to the situation, who understandably chose to remain anonymous, the drama erupted at an exclusive Atlanta nightclub. Witnesses claim both men arrived within minutes of one another, each surrounded by their entourage. At first, it was civil. Or as civil as it gets when two enemies share the same space. A stiff head nod and a forced smile. But then it happened. The club, a known hotspot for wild celebrity after-parties, became the scene of chaos. Insiders claim that Stevie J, ever the provocateur, began throwing subtle jabs, mocking Scrappy's fading career, and saying he was irrelevant, while Stevie still runs Atlanta. It was meant as harmless shade, but Scrappy wasn't having it. One bystander said, "It felt like watching a volcano start to rumble." The argument escalated quickly. Security tried to intervene. Friends attempted to defuse the situation. Cameras were rolling. And then, Scrappy snapped. One source told us, he lunged breathlessly. It was chaos. Stevie J never saw it coming. The now viral video shows Lil Scrappy punching Stevie J in the jaw. Hard. Gasps, screams, phones dropping, music cutting. It was pure mayhem. Within seconds, security swarmed the scene, pulling the men apart. Police were called immediately. Stevie J, shaken but still standing, was heard shouting profanities as Scrappy was forcibly removed from the venue. According to reports, Atlanta PD arrived within 10 minutes. The arrest was dramatic. The footage shows Scrappy, shirt ripped, hair disheveled, handcuffed on the sidewalk outside the club. Fans pleaded with officers to let him go. Scrappy didn't resist, but his cold stare into the camera said it all. He looked unconcerned, unapologetic, and maybe even proud. By dawn, the internet was on fire. Hashtags like Tausar Scrappy Snaps and Free Scrappy were trending. Instagram flooded with memes of Stevie J's shocked expression. One fan tweeted, "You know it's bad when even Love and Hip Hop producers said, 'Yeah, we can't air that.'" Media. Outlets scrambled to confirm details. Rumors spread like wildfire. VH1, secretly ecstatic about the publicity. An anonymous producer leaked this cryptic statement. "We've had fights before, but nothing like this. This wasn't for TV. This was real." Insiders say it wasn't just ego or insults. There were real stakes: money, betrayal, contract disputes. Rumors swirled that Stevie J was involved in shady business moves that damaged Scrappy's career behind the scenes. Suddenly, this wasn't just a scuffle. This was a deep, personal war, and fans were left in shock. What happens now? Will Stevie J press charges? Will Scrappy be kicked off the show? Could jail time be on the table? Stay tuned, because in Part 2, we'll dive into the official police report, the shocking aftermath, and insider secrets that haven't hit the internet yet. Believe us, you haven't seen anything yet. Footage was only 12 hours old, but the fallout was already reaching catastrophic levels. News vans were parked outside the Atlanta police precinct, and there were statements from both sides, along with explosive new leaks and wild public reactions that threatened to escalate this feud to a whole new level. Camped out with Free Scrappy signs. The headline, Lil Scrappy arrested after brutal attack on Stevie J, caught on camera, appeared on every entertainment blog and celebrity gossip site. The mugshot, grainy but instantly viral, showed Scrappy staring into the camera, defiant, disheveled, and unconcerned. It quickly became a meme. Minutes later, the initial arrest report was leaked by an anonymous police source. And let's just say, the picture wasn't good. The defendant, Scrappy, was arrested for assault and battery following an unprovoked physical altercation with the victim, Stevie J. Video evidence supported the statements made by producers of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, who rushed to contain the damage after an insider admitted, "Although there have been security incidents in the past, this one went too far. It's a PR nightmare." But was it truly unprovoked? That's the crucial question, and it sent social media detectives, the same folks who solve celebrity crimes, into a frenzy. One TikTok user said, "Look at Stevie J's mouth movements." He said, "Something wild right before Scrappy lunged. The disrespect must have been instantaneous." Users zoomed in, slowed it down, filtered in 4K, and examined every frame of the fight video. These were the same people who could locate anyone's high school yearbook photo in 5 minutes. Unbelievable. There's no way this wasn't planned, another fan speculated. Both of them knew. This was a blatant attempt to boost ratings. Then the reactions from Love and Hip Hop cast members started pouring in. Joseline Hernandez wasted no time jumping in. Erica Dixon, Scrappy's ex and occasional friend, tweeted, "I do not condone violence, but some folks have been asking for it for years." Even Mimi Faust, Stevie J's long-suffering ex, posted a shady comment under a news article. That's what Stevie gets. You can't keep playing with people and expect them not to clap back. Team Scrappy all day. The battle lines were drawn and fans split between Team Stevie and Team Scrappy. Karma has perfect timing. To make things worse, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta insiders leaked what some described as the reality TV version of World War II. An anonymous assistant producer told a blog, "VH1 is freaking out. They know they have gold. The footage is unreal, but they can't air it." Cameras were reportedly rolling that night at the club for a surprise reunion episode. Some believed it was a stage stunt gone wrong, others insisted it was real beef, just conveniently caught on camera. Attorneys quickly got involved. Then came a shocking twist. A leaked DM exchange between Stevie J and Scrappy just days before the altercation. Screenshots appeared to show Stevie mocking Scrappy over failed business deals and calling him irrelevant. The damage was done. Whether the messages were real or not, began trending globally. Fans demanded action. Some wanted Scrappy freed, others wanted Stevie barred from the show permanently. But the most startling comment came from none other than Mama D, the queen of messy reality TV moms and Scrappy's ride-or-die protector. She went live on Instagram and declared, "Let me tell you something. No one is going to disrespect my baby and get away with it." Stevie J has been shady for years. I've been told this. She ended her rant by singing her infamous anthem, "I Deserve." The internet went wild. Memes, reaction videos, fan-made remixes flooded social media. Meanwhile, legal experts began weighing in on cable news panels. In true Mama D fashion, she added, "You can call whoever you want. Mama D ain't never scared. Period." Celebrity lawyer Jasmine Rogers explained on Hollywood Now that assault and battery charges in Georgia carry a maximum sentence of 12 months in prison and fines. But due to Scrappy's celebrity status and competent legal counsel, He would likely receive probation, community service, and anger management instead. Scrappy later released a brief public statement. "I am deeply disappointed in what happened. I've always conducted myself with professionalism and respect, even when provoked. My focus is on healing and moving forward." Stevie J also broke his silence with a carefully worded statement, but fans weren't buying it. When legal proceedings began, it was reported that Scrappy had been released on bond. He was seen leaving the courthouse with his legal team, wearing a hoodie and sunglasses. Mama D walked beside him. Paparazzi caught him mouthing, "I'm good," and flashing a peace sign. But was he? As pressure mounted, sponsors began distancing themselves from both men. VH1 executives reportedly held emergency meetings. Stevie J was allegedly considering filing a civil lawsuit for damages. The reality, TV industry had turned upside down overnight. And believe us, it was only getting worse. In Part 3, we'll reveal the startling repercussions neither Scrappy nor Stevie J saw coming. The lawsuits, the show's suspension, the explosive betrayal, and the end of one of reality TV's most toxic friendships. No one in the industry saw it coming. Atlanta had become the scene of what the media now called the brawl that shook reality. Disrespectfully, in ways that no man should. As the interview went viral, fans were split once more. While some praised Scrappy as a man standing up for himself, others cautioned him to let his lawyers handle the talking. Nevertheless, everyone agreed that this wasn't over. Tolerance? I'm dealing with it legally, but I'm also focused on my family and moving forward. I just want peace. Then, in a surprise no one anticipated, Mama D took center stage once more and declared that she was creating a documentary about the events called I Deserve: The Truth Behind the Fight. The promo teaser featured blurred images of Stevie J and Mad crying, as well as dramatic slow-motion footage of Scrappy leaving the courthouse. We're not prepared for this level of drama. Critics agree. Mama D knows exactly what she's doing, and we love her for it. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, love and hip-hop, Atlanta insiders whispered about the ominous music and the tagline, "They tried to cancel my son. They tried to silence me, but the Queen will speak." Social media went into a full meltdown. Even more sinister rumors claimed that the fight had only been the beginning. Video from the VIP room before the fight began was leaked to the media by an unnamed source. And what was said there could blow this whole thing up. Even more theories erupted. Was there an off-camera incident that went wrong? The legal process was already dragging on, but Stevie J allegedly threatened to reveal private information about Scrappy. This was a storyline that went too far, and blogs speculated wildly, but no footage ever came to light. It became known as the Lost Tapes of Atlanta, the final missing piece in reality TV's most complicated puzzle. In the courtroom, Scrappy looked composed but focused, with Mama D sitting behind him holding a Bible and glaring daggers at Stevie J across the aisle. Stevie J posted cryptic quotes on Instagram, saying, "Sometimes you have to lose to win." Fans clapped back immediately. Scrappy's court date was set, and he was surrounded by paparazzi at every appearance. The fight that had captured the world's attention ended in a whimper, not a bang, no jail time. But in a shocking turn of events, Scrappy's legal team negotiated a deal at the last minute. He agreed to 100 hours of community service, 12 months of probation, and mandatory anger management classes. Millions of dollars were lost, but the damage had already been done. Scrappy's brand was bruised, Stevie J's reputation was tarnished, and Mama D, she somehow became the true breakout star of the whole catastrophe. As the entertainment industry's final headlines reflected, could this be the end of an era for hip-hop? Could Love fully restore their reputation? Or did Mama D just use the most shocking scandal to make a once-in-a-lifetime comeback? One famous blogger's final statement encapsulated it perfectly. Stevie J entered with his ego and left with a lawsuit. Scrappy entered with his fists and left with probation. Mama D entered wearing a wig and left with a reality TV royalty baby documentary. Deal. As the chaos subsided, it became evident that this scandal would go down as one of the most explosive, outrageous, and unforgettable train wrecks in the history of celebrity reality TV. And just when we thought it was finally over, new rumors started to circulate. this time regarding an enigmatic phone conversation. Stay tuned. Because as any reality fan knows, nothing truly ends in this world. There you have it. VH1 executives and Scrappy's team are reportedly eyeing a possible comeback, a redemption arc, the first ever Love and Hip Hop redemption season. And the internet's last whispered question, could Lil Scrappy and Stevie J actually film together again? From viral punches to shocking mugshots, dubious lawsuits, and Mama D's takeover of reality TV, the Lil Scrappy versus Stevie J scandal will go down as one of the most bizarre episodes in celebrity gossip history. Now we want to hear from you. Do you think Lil Scrappy was justified? Did years of disrespect and betrayal push this man over the edge? Or did he go too far and deserve all the legal repercussions? What about Stevie J? Was he really the victim or just playing his typical toxic game? And finally met someone who wouldn't back down. And finally, let's talk about Mama D. Did she turn this family tragedy into her own viral moment? Or was she the ultimate ride or die mother we all need by our side? Did this scandal ruin their careers or increase their notoriety? Don't just watch the drama, participate in it. If you enjoyed the chaos, share this video with your messy friend who's obsessed with reality TV catastrophes.